just because I'm just getting over some illness, so I'm not 100% myself right now. My endurance is not quite there, but let's just get right into it. Okay. So what I see here is you are playing the waiting game for the month of January, and everything is going in your favor in a positive way. Just know that you're going through some kind of a healing process. Could be dealing around a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Air sign is also relevant, but there's certainly something here with the death card that kind of speaks to a transition. Could be dealing with an actual death of some sort, but either way, there's something here about a period of growth, and especially when it's coupled with the and this is the main energy for this month, not the only energy, but that's what I see is a lot of healing energy in this period. There's also something about contemplating your next steps and for in terms of money and finance, but you're still in this place of rest and relaxation. So again, Scorpio could also be relevant here as well, but it's like change is required and there's a bit of a transformation and able to kind of get to this next space. But again, lots of cards show that there is a bit of a waiting game taking place. So there is a new beginning of some sort. Just to let you know, some of the cards that fell out further still sort of reflect around the home front, and again, could be in around a new beginning or something with a creative project as well. But for the most part, what I'm seeing here still speaks to things moving ahead. So either way, you're in a healing space. The situation is going to improve on your career front, but again, a little further out. So for January, it feels like it's a period of kind of letting go of some things because you're in a place of healing. So again, there's something here about a new direction or moving in. I wouldn't say a brand new direction because I don't really see cards of a whole new start. It feels like cards of, you know, cards that you were stuck emotionally in some way. Because we also have that Four of Wands energy, or sorry, Four of Swords energy, again, it's almost like you need to rest and recoup and relax, Fours are all about finding that balance here as well. And of course, you do have something around the home front that kind of speaks to that later. But for the most part, it just feels like your energy with the Four of Swords is just feeling like you need to just take it down a notch, slow down the pace. So again, I still feel like you've got a lot of a lot of things percolating in the back of your mind. But right now, that Four of Swords energy tells me that there's a period of isolation or introspection that's required. So that's your predominant energy. So it's probably a little bit along the lines of self-protection spiritually, or just kind of looking more inside to release ideas or generate new ones, whatever it is, but you're surrendering to this healing process. So whatever that Four of Swords is for you, again, it's something along for some of you, maybe it was healing from a hospital stay or whatever, but either way, it does speak to a period of being tired and frustrated, and you just need some time away from things. So again, I feel like you're going to be moving ahead here in the next little bit, but right now you're in that space of regenerating. And I feel with Seven of Pentacles, you actually have some things in your mind about where you're going to be headed forward. So it's not like you aren't working on things, it's just that right now you need that time out. So again, you might be reading, you might be studying, you might be re-educating yourself, meditation, whatever that is that powers you or feeds you at this point, but your focus is on healing energies and restoring yourself. So that's where I see you right now. And again, when we get to the Seven of Pentacles, that's grounded energy. So the things that you're thinking about, even though you're still in that space of it's still gestation around tangible things in the practical world. So this would be your ambitions, long-term view, and this would be persevering, not exhausting yourself, but sort of assessing your progress and how you can measure it. It feels like you have what it takes and your hard work is about to pay off. I think that you have some seeds already planted on some things, and it's just a matter of kind of reevaluating some of that and then allowing those the next steps to flourish. So it's like you're ready to advance it because it goes to the Three of Wands for out, but again, that's still a card of weight. So again, period of January, the main energies out is healing. And again, even with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you need to find a better way to cope with all the stuff that you're doing. So whether that's looking at your diet, whether that's looking at your overall health, or how to achieve better health, it's things like that in the tangible world that you need to kind of take the steps to make those lifestyle changes. You might even be reevaluating personal relationship, although I don't really currently see that as the main energy. Most of this seems to be healing around a father figure. Again, could be around a death or something here as well, but mature energy for sure, or you could be the father figure. But either way, there's something here about the healing is the phase you're in right now before you move ahead. So Seven of Pentacles, like I said, you still got a lot of things on the go, with a lot of things going on in your head, and I do feel like you have more more energy around how you want to execute something, even though it hasn't actually taken place. So again, I still feel like there is some kind of clarity that comes through that mental break, you know, and that's where I feel like you're gathering your emotional strength to move to the next phase. So again, just a little bit of time to clear, renew your energy. And as I said, there's a certain mental recovery that's going on here as well, so that you can take the next steps. But it does seem to be around long term growth for sure. And Pentacles, all about concrete things that you've invested in. So it's almost like you're being urged to rest so you can clear your mind, make a decision, and then it becomes, you know, the space to think clearly, right? So mental recovery so that you can make a better informed decision to go forward. So way, that's the main energy out. And again, the final cards out where you have the Three of Wands. Now the Three of Wands is followed up by the Sun card. There's also, could be dealing with children here as well, but there's also something in around communication that's coming in about luck. Luck is coming in some way around your home front or around your foundation, and then the decision comes through. You're in that space, those big major energies yet. You are in the space of just rest and recuperation. But what you've seeded, what you have done is going to change your luck in a big way. So again, there is going to be some kind of a communication with the Sun and the Page of Cups. But I feel like overall it's going to be happy news, and it definitely feels like it's something that kind of brings you back to life. It's still a little further out because the Three of Wands speaks to another weight, as does the Seven of Pentacles. But again, take the time to recharge, because the next steps you need to align with, you know, is probably going to speed things up for you. But it does suggest overall, um, you know, that there is going to be a time for you to be more emotionally involved or optimistic about a situation or a scenario going forward. So again, whatever it is around your home front is going to bring some kind of happiness. It's going to clear up the fog, you know, because you're going through the emotional parts of it right now, and it'll help you to clear away some of the, you know, find a new approach to get to this joy and this happiness. And I feel explorations, but either way, I feel like you're a lot more confident, a lot more exuberant, a lot more playful. And I feel like even in terms of love, there's, you know, it could be like a more carefree sort of connection. There's more of a phase of joy and emotional growth further out. But again, I just feel like you're feeling further out, a little more emotionally supported, you know, by the people around you. And again, even with a younger connection in terms of child, this would also bring that connection closer. But there's something here about, you know, feeling more success and fulfillment, not just in around relationships, but there is a decision here as well that comes through that kind of speaks to, you know, more luck in around the family front or fortune. So there is something here that's coming in terms of finances that will go in your favor. So things will start going in your favor. And that is, you know, that's what's helping you to feel a lot more emotionally open and warm. Anyway, it's a very self-expressive time that you're going to be moving into, but that's what I have for you, Pisces, for the month of January. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight. Just doing a short read for you for right now. Anyway, keep moving forward, and until the next read.